In this series, I'm breaking down racing environments based on the type of lifestyle each one fits. Today, I want to talk about a racing environment that a lot of beginners are curious about: arrive and drive programs. These programs can make racing feel more simple and accessible. They can also hide trade-offs that beginners don't always see at first. Let's talk about who this environment actually works for. What are arrive and drive programs? Arrive and drive programs are basically teams that are doing all your track support, data, all the different logistics, all the different things you need to be at the track. So you literally just arrive, you get in the car, and you race. Just think of it as simple as that. You get in the car, you come from your flight, or you come to the track, you go and drive, and they take care of everything else. You don't have to think about getting any crew. You don't have to think about any of that. The team handles everything 100% for you. But that definitely comes at a price. We're going to talk about that price, why it can be very daunting for a beginner, but also even for professionals. Arrive and drive programs can also be very good for just someone who doesn't want to think about anything. They just want to show up and drive. They're willing to pay whatever it is, and they're willing to work with a team or just working with one specific team that you know is incredibly professional, does well with hospitality, does well with partners. Or if you're the person that is very wealthy and has the money, that you just want to show up and work with a team that you like, or that just has the best equipment, the best hospitality, and honestly, the best cars. I believe this environment is better for people who have limited time, want structure, prefer simplified logistics. So as I was saying earlier, they do not want to think about anything. They don't want to think about the travel. They don't want to think about nothing. The team will handle it for you. Now, as far as your lodging and stuff like that, they may not handle that part. But beyond actually going to the track and traveling there yourself, you don't have to think about anything else after that. And at that point, the team is also running without your control. So you do have a say-so depending on what your contract is, because you do sign a contract even for arrive and drive programs. A lot of people don't know that. You do sign a contract. And so when you're running with a team, depending on how many races you do with them and what events you do with them, or track days, or whatever your contract may be, you also don't have as much control depending on the situation. It truly depends on that, because sometimes you do have a lot of control. You have a lot of say-so on what goes on. Now, you would think that that's strange based on the fact that, okay, well, I'm paying for it. Yes, but they also are a team, and they still have ways that they operate. And so